On this part of our tour of Germany as it prepares to vote, we're on a small fishing boat going up the river Elbe towards the city of Hamburg, long a stronghold of the Social Democratic Party. We'll be looking at why some of its voters are beginning to feel a bit adrift.
These days, fisherman Wilhelm Gruber is somewhat like the Social Democratic Party, or SPD. Over the years, the daily catch he gathers with his son has been getting smaller and smaller. The same goes for the SPD and their haul of voters. Gruber used to vote for the party, no longer.
They are no longer the party of the little man. All they're interested in is power.
Hamburg is an old city of sailors, dock workers, and a tradition of left-wing politics going back to the 19th century and the creation of the modern welfare state. So you'd think that the Social Democrats' campaign promises of instituting a national minimum wage, of taxing the rich, and of more social spending would find a lot of support. But there are problems.
Their leader, Per Steinbrück, he's come under fire for making paid speeches for big business and then making repeated gaffes in the campaign. Many party followers had already lost the faith when the last Social Democratic Chancellor Gerhard Schroeder introduced painful welfare and job market reforms in 2004. They're bearing fruit now, but Chancellor Angela Merkel is getting the political benefits. In this campaign, she's borrowing a plan for a minimum wage and other ideas from the Social Democrats to win over their voters, who are typically working class. Trade unions close to the working class suggest the SPD may have only itself to blame. Polls suggest that voters now trust Angela Merkel at least as much as the SPD to bring about social justice. To win voters back, the Social Democrats need to cast their net wider, possibly by wooing big business. Hard to do without being seen as losing your social democratic soul.
On the next step of our tour through Germany ahead of the vote, we'll be visiting a poor town in the region of Mecklenburg to look at voters who are tempted by political extremes. I'm Nick Spicer in Hamburg, and I'll be looking at support for the Social Democratic Party here right before the German federal elections.